800-967-8183 now. If you're uninsured, struggling to afford, or have been denied health insurance, pick up the phone and call 8183 today to get the health insurance and prescription drugs that you need. Don't wait. 800-967-8183. That's 800-967-8183.
I'm Tom Grant of Raising Cane's. We've always operated with the highest standards of food safety, cleanliness, quality for our drivers. As we are considered an essential business, safely serving customers while maintaining proper social distancing. Raising Cane's is open. We're here to serve you our hot, fresh chicken finger meals and our award-winning
All right, everything is transplanted, watered, rotated, good for at least a week, I would think. Before long, these better boys have to go out. You see how big those guys are getting. But luckily, it's almost the 1st of May. I would say, depending on the weather and the rain, within a week or so, I should be able to get these in the garden, at least the garden up here. The cabbage will go out. That'll open up a little bit of room. But we're full. I really don't have room for anything else without putting things down in indirect sunlight like that. And already, as you can see, some of these get shaded here. So this is one of the daily rotations that has to happen. This goes up here, this goes down there. So it's not just watering, transplanting, things like that I have to do every day. I also come in here and rotate so that everybody gets an equal amount of sunlight. I don't see any indication of disease. Knock on wood. That continues to be true. I attribute that this year to a little dose of neem every 3 or 4 days. I have a mix in here. It's not a very strong mix. It's a weak mix. But about every 3 or 4 days, I'll just douse everybody with that really good. Last year I had trouble with aphids. So far this year, nothing. It's also a fungicide, insecticide, and it's all natural. I highly recommend making neem part of your greenhouse routine because it seems to be working pretty well. Before I go, I want to send out a special thanks to the people I know who donated trays and cells to me last summer. I went around and asked pretty much everyone I know, you got any old trays and cells in your garage? Can I have them? Tommy, Jackie, Bill, Peg, Carla, bunch of people donated stuff. I didn't have to buy any of that this year, and you can see it's gone to really good use. So I just appreciate that more than you can imagine. You can probably tell it's getting windy out here today. Well, we got one more thing I want to do before I let you go. Let's take the soil thermometer over to the compost pile. It was definitely hot again this morning. We can't get all the way down in there. We'll just stick it right here and see what happens. Yeah. Look at that gauge rise. This, of course, as you can see, tops out at 160, but it'll give us some sense of how hot we are in that pile. Looks like it stopped about 155. I don't know if the needle's buried or if that's as hot as it is, but I can smell it when I walk by. That's how you can tell that compost pile is cooking. It's not a bad smell, but I don't know, it's a smell. What a dog. Alright, I think tomorrow's day 29, which means 2 days left. We'll see you then.